The thing about being a guard is that you're gonna have to get good at damn near everything. Creating advantages with the dribble, shot making from all over the court, being able to handle the ball against pressure, getting open off the ball, being a good mover. The list truly goes on, but that's what makes this process so fun. So this is my guy Jeff Dowtin, who had a fantastic year for the Sixers last year. He was recently down with us for a few weeks in Miami, so I wanted to put together a compilation of how we worked out so that you guys can see a high level approach to getting better in the offseason. Now, this is only probably 20% of what we did realistically. Sometimes it'd be super basic stuff, just getting up quality reps, and other times we're working through different situations, so ones that you don't see and hear. Either way, I think you guys will be able to take a lot of these drills to use for yourself. Even the ones with defense, all you really need is one or maximum two more people to do these with. We don't have a full team of 30 people out there helping them out, but take these, try them out, feel free to scale them down to your level, and I think you guys will enjoy. Let's get to it. First one here I call the Curry drill. We got one defender, 1 to 2 offensive players with him. So right here you can see 2 of us who are screening, passing, helping him get open. And he's looking to pass, relocate, cut, come off screens, do whatever he can to get open for a 3-ball. Great drill for learning how to get open and then also making the shot, of course.
Staying up here, keep the ball rolling.
One thing we worked on a bit was being able to play lower, just being more comfortable with these low joint positions. So a lot of the warm-ups here would include this. We're doing it in different directions, not only targeting the mobility behind it, but being able to move fluidly through these positions. And I think warm-up should check multiple boxes. Yes, we're getting your blood flowing, we're raising your temperature, but we're also helping you become a better athlete.
To touch ball to the ground, here, drop, here, drop. There we go, pull yourself out quick. Put yourself in the next one. You can reset, boom, push out.
Then we start to actually translate that with the ball or with the dribble. So helping them get lower into that first step, and then also play lower with some rotation like right here, decelerating at lower positions. And you'd be surprised at how difficult this can be if you really push yourself to stay below kind of that imaginary ceiling. Next one here, nice little warm-up finishing drill, working on dexterity, adaptability in the air. Is he ever going to do this in a game? No. But if he's able to go behind his back with it, then it's going to be easy to switch hands on a normal finish, find the rim, and make it work.
All right, you're going to start on my hip here. All right. Whenever I go, you're pushing out. You have max 2 dribbles to get down to this area here. And you're almost fading out with the floater into it. You're gonna chase down, hold it right there, and then try to get to the block. Block is a point, make is a point. Push out from here, fading out. Oh, trying to escape as quick as you can from there. There we go.
Next few here were from a nice ball handling warm-up where we're working on dribbling in small spaces with contact, with reaction, while also trying to be efficient. This one I don't have to explain too much. I think you're gonna get the feel for how and why it works.
That's nice. Oh yeah. Both of these guys are being aggressive, trying to get a steal. You're going to go super slow, relaxed dribble here. Martin, you're starting a little bit even closer. Whenever Martin reaches, he's selling out with this reach. All right, you're getting out of there. He's stepping up off of that. You can go either way, and then you're getting to a 2-foot finish off of that. Oh yeah. That's tough. Psych. Nice. Oh! Last one here, you gotta start fully upright to the zone. Oh yeah. Nice.
Next one here, we're working on getting through the point of most resistance. What I mean by that is that many times you'll get pushed off of your line in a drive, and that's something that we wanted to work on a lot with Jeff, is how can you recover from that? Or even here, as you can see, how can you utilize that to your advantage? When the defense is over leveraging themselves, being physical, can you use that physicality against them?
I'm taking one dribble into this. Now you're looking for the shoulder and really cutting me off a little bit more, right? So if I get here, you're cutting me off here, bumping with the shoulder. You can either take this and keep going this way or counter back the other way off that shoulder. Here, you're kind of late to this spot here. You guys end up kind of like, oh. Chloe.
Next one here is similar to the Curry drill, but 2v1, so even tougher for the offense, but also more doable for most of you guys. Just 2v1 shooting, so I'm helping pass, screen, whatever, even if it's a bad pass sometimes, and he's looking to get open off of that. If you can't get open in a 2v1, it's going to be tough to actually do that in a game. So 2v1s usually make it a little bit easier, whereas 1v2s clearly are difficult. But the thought process here is that if you're able to make it work and adapt with two defenders on you, well shit, it's gonna be easier with one defender on you. So here we're throwing a bunch of different stimuli at him. In other words, with two defenders, you gotta read both of them, find your space, and still get into a short jumper, which is one of his staples. As you can see here, he's killing. These guys start to get mad at each other. This is a really good challenge and an idea that you can apply to pretty much any skill. Then we're making it a little bit more realistic, so the first defender is starting with a disadvantage. In other words, Jeff is almost by him already. And then we have a help defender down in the lane who's stepping over with a Wimby pole, which is something you'll see a ton in the game. Next up, every single point guard needs to be able to play off of a hard hedge and getting it to the short roll. So here we're working on passing primarily, where he's getting it out of that ball screen into a short roll. And then from there, he's got to relocate and play off of it, whether it's kicking it across the court and then playing off of that, or playing off the short roll. Next one here was the endo workout. These are the final 5 shots of the day. And we put them deep into the corner, out of bounds. And this is something that's really going to challenge your precision, the arc on your shot, your focus, and do it in a low intensity way.
Let's go.
Really good ball screen players are constantly getting their defender behind them. But of course, the defender's not going to let that happen. They're always looking to get back in front, and being able to take advantage of that, separate back, and then make a shot is something that high-level point guards have to be able to do. And that's exactly what we're working on here. So this one looks funny, but it's for a reason. First one here, my guy Martin is pushing him, pulling him, trying to throw him off of his base. And then whenever I say go, he's quickly lifting up and shooting it. Now the reasoning here, and you'll see this in the next drill as well, is that good shooters have to be able to go from tense, so for example, holding himself in this position or finding balance, to quickly relaxing and shooting. Can you focus all of your energy on staying stable, maybe taking contact, giving out a bump, catching yourself when you're off balance, and then quickly shift your focus to actually making the shot and doing it in a fluid way.
as I can, or you're gonna put it up a little bit later. So let's say I'm turning this way, I'm looking, do you see that? It's, fuck, whoa, what is 6? That motherfucker said, throwing up gang signs and shit, bro. So I'm here, 2, I gotta get behind 3-point line, make that one motion into it. Martine, you can put him up late. So like as he's turning here, that's when you put it up, force that peripheral vision a little bit.
We don't train vision enough in shooting, and that's something we wanted to work on this offseason. This one focusing on the quiet eye, or in other words, your ability to quickly lock in on the rim, even if you're turning late, even if you're focusing on something else. Put all of your focus onto the shot and knock it down.
There we go. This means 2 on 1. It means 2. I gotta add them together.
There's some really cool research behind this as well, but even just logically, you can see how this will work. We're in a game, we're reading stuff, we're keeping tabs on defenders, and then we quickly have to find the rim and shoot. Then we're applying this wood defense with a closeout. So he's turning late, meaning that he perceives that defender even later than usual, and he's got to turn and decide whether to shoot or to drive downhill in a split second.
There we go. There we go. Good D!
That's what that left is for. You're really emphasizing leaning here, right? So you are creating contact, but more so just leaning. We're gonna go predictable to the rim here. You're almost pulling the chair. As he steps away, you can either keep your dribble alive or you can find your feet and play off of that. But it should feel like a little bit off balance. It should feel like you're almost about to fall off of that, right? So I'm leaning, ready, go. Whenever he pulls, yep, I'm playing off of that. Martine will step up and then he's getting back and get playing off that off balance a little bit. Here, you're trying to keep your feet behind you the entire time to be at this angle. Just kind of inching forward, boom, boom, boom. Switching the feet, half forward, back. Yep. Try to let your feet get even more behind you. Yep. Get up, cover some more ground. Now you're here, 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 oh, here, oh, here. Trying to move more forward with each one. Yep, there you go. Accelerate out of there. Accelerate out of there. Yes, sir. Last one like this, you're moving more to the sides with more of a curve. So it's here, here, here. Try to accelerate as fast as you can out of there. So think about getting from like here to here and back. Half forward back. Yep, there you go. Wide as you can, get out of there. As soon as the ball hits that hand, you're out. Yes, sir. Same thing coming back. As soon as you pick it up, Martine is trying to get a hand on it here, all right? You're keeping it in this left hand, trying to rip it away and then finish from there, right? So as soon as I pick it up, he gets a hand on it, I gotta rip it away, somehow get it up with the left hand. He'll be stepping over late. You can go kind of a light contest, but still give him a, if he needs to. Give me a look, Z. Oh! All lefty. That's nice. Last 2, you're gonna start without a dribble. Martine, you're gonna have the hand on the ball here, and then you just have 2 steps, 1, 2, to get it free and finish. Yeah, ooh. Nice. Let's get downhill off of this. Martine's gonna sell out here every time, forcing you into a spin. Off of that, you're keeping your dribble alive. From there, you have to do something different off of that spin every time, right? So let's say I get moving downhill, I spin, Martine recovers. You can get here one time you can just step back into it, another time you can maybe spin, get out of there here, but try to get super creative, bunch of different options off of that, and then we'll have help defender as well. Got to get to 2 feet. I like that. Oh. Woo-hoo! Yes, sir. Oh! So, spin uphill, get him coming out towards you, then you get feet behind you, snatch off of that play. Oh, yeah. Now, your goal here is to reject this screen. So I'm trying to get downhill off of this. Even if you end up kind of going into his chest here, being able to play off of that and get through here, you can still recover from here, okay? You can use this screen if you want to, but Zoran is already gonna be here. So if you use it, now you may get trapped. You can play off of that as well, but just going with the same theme of working through those small spaces. So you're trying to, you can overplay it a bit and then recover, and then sometimes just kind of take that like chest stop and then have them play off of that. Let's go, try it out. You can get to anything you, let's say only jumpers. Yep, play off of that. Nice. Yes, sir. Nice. Yep. Nice. Nice. I want to work on like a slow step off too, going towards the middle, all right? So let's say you're gonna start with like a halfway advantage here. So on the hip, you're getting downhill, you have 2 options. You can either get all the way to the other side with like an extension, go right, left from here, or you're gonna play it differently sometimes more aggressive than others. If you feel like he's starting to get some momentum on you, then you can slow down here. I want you to keep, so it's not a full stop, keeping some momentum and then going slow off of that. So it'd be more like from there. So if he gets a little bit of an advantage here, slowing down and maybe even getting to the other side from there. Nice. 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 Oh! Yo! Try to get off 2 on that slow step. That shit's awkward from this side. We should have started on the other side, but it's more of like this. That's crazy. You get the idea. Yeah, like that. Woo! I like that though. Yeah! Nice. So now you're working on, again, trying to get to that same extension, getting across, left, right, to the right. If he steps all the way over here, maybe that's a reason for you to end up kind of slowing down and jumping back the other way. If he stays where he's at in this close side help position, maybe you extend out. We'll add in that second defender to makes in. First 2 are just with help. Nice. Nice. There you go. Nice. Shit, green on Zoran. Chicken on Zoran. Intimidator Martin. Now, we'll go over on this side. Going into a 3-ball, same thing, moving downhill. So Zoran, let's say you have my right arm. All right. Now, off of this 1, 2, I'm working as I'm getting into that to get my arm free, find the pickup into it. So I'm starting here, trying to get it free as I get into that pickup. Damn! Before we begin, baby.
This is a good example of differential learning, so something that won't necessarily happen in a game, but it's just challenging your problem solving ability and different qualities around shooting. So being able to go from different pickup points and low to the ground into a fluid shot.
Just visualization, short jumpers. You can go anything you want to. Imagine some bumps, imagine some fades. You can, however you want to attack it, try to get into a short jumper off whatever you want to. Let's get 5 and then we'll go one-on-one stuff.
This one's incredibly simple, but I wanted to show you guys because this is valuable if you're able to do it the right way. Here you can see him visualizing, changing speeds, acting like he's looking around. And this is something that makes individual drills like this, 1-on-0 drills, even more productive for the better players.
Going towards the baseline off of this, all right? Everything starts here with the fender on the hip. I'm gonna say go, so it's kind of timed up for you to get into a bump here. All right, you have 8 makes, or we'll say 8 good reps here. 3 of them you can just bump and score off of that. So you can just find that bump, step back, and then actually shoot it off of that. The other 5, you have to find different ways to score after that bump. So for example, if I get a bump here, maybe I can keep the dribble alive and then get downhill from there. I can spin off of it, but you have to find 5 different ways to score after that bump. Go! 1. Go! I like that. I'm showing him something. I'm gonna show him something. Go! Oh yeah.
So hopefully you guys took something from this video, whether it's how targeted the drills and the training is to certain skills, certain concepts, whether it's how hard he's going or how intentfully he's approaching these workouts, or even just the fact that you can get outside of the box a bit. Or honestly, even you can see how one of the best 500 players in the world is struggling with drills. And that's exactly what we're looking for. And if you're looking to train like this on your own, make sure to check out our virtual academy, which has hundreds and hundreds of drills like these, carefully designed and put into different programs for you. So take these ideas, run with them, and let me know how they go.